I'm taking a little break from the action figures that I've been showing off lately on this YouTube channel, and I've been meaning to do a video on this wonderful little item for a little while. But I'd misplaced the dice, and I didn't want to do an unboxing video with part of it missing, so don't worry, I have found the dice, or is it technically a die? I can't remember if one dice is to whatever. Anyway, I found it. It's all back together again. This was a set that I bought in 2020. And I paid £22 for it, so I got a little bit discounty price. Now, we're all familiar with Trivial Pursuit, right? We might not have all played Trivial Pursuit because we might not all be geniuses like me, obviously, he says with air quotes. But we're all familiar with Trivial Pursuit. There's various editions, there's family editions, genius editions. I've never bothered buying a genius edition. What is the point, to be fair? Don't want to waste my money on that one. But I did see this Stranger Things Back to the 80s version 4 years ago. So I had a little bit of money to myself, and I thought, do you know what, I'm having that, because I love the 80s. The 80s are amazing. Obviously, I look nostalgically back at a lot of the good things of the 80s, the movies, the music, the TV shows. But I lived through the 80s. I lived through the 70s, to be fair, but I was wide awake in the 1980s, and so I got very excited when I saw this. So I thought I am going to show it off for you. So a nice little box. Now it has been used, obviously, because I've had it for 4 years. So what we get in here, we get the four things. There's always the argument whether these are pies or whether they're pizza slices. You call them whatever the hell you want, really. So we get 4 of those in here. I don't know if there's a specific color that you always go for. You get the little pieces of pie once you know, pizza, whatever. I don't even know what I call them. Cheeses. I think some people call them cheeses. So you get those, whatever they are. Let's call them triangles just to stop a riot. So you get a whole bunch of those in here. You obviously get enough for everybody. So you get like loads of these triangles. So you get them. I don't quite know why you need such a big thing for that. Go figure. You also get 2 of these. Oh, some more triangles there. These little pesky little things get everywhere. Let's put them back in there, shall we? Now you get these. Now you're going to go, what are these? Well, you'll find out what these are in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to put these up here for now. So you get 3 packs of questions. Now, as you can tell, I'm a huge Trivial Pursuit fan because even after 4 years, 2 of the packs aren't opened. Now, what are the questions that you get? Now, I'm not going to bore you, with a magic trick. Looks like I'm about to do pick a card, pick any card, but I'm not. You get 1,500. So I'm guessing 500, I'm guessing here. So let's have a look at some of these questions, shall we? So I'm not going to show you them all. I'll just show you the sort of questions that you get. Let's try and focus, shall we? And I can't read that through the things. So yellow, for example, who knew it was I'm not picking that one. Right, let's pick the other one, purple one. What anti-inflammatory drug was approved by the FDA in 1984 for over-the-counter sales? Answer, haven't got a clue. Right, answer, ibuprofen, which I am very, very familiar with because I've been poorly over the past few weeks, so therefore I've taken quite a few ibuprofens. Movie question, who played Cyborg Assassin T-800 Model 101 in a 1984 sci-fi thriller that spawned, so far, 4 sequels? Well, so far there was an extra sequel as well. Obviously we know the answer is Arnold Schwarzenegger. So the questions are, there's like video games, music, movies, all sorts of stuff there. And so you got a whole big bunch of those. Tons. You can memorize all these questions and whoop everybody else's butt when you're playing. Fair play to you, because you get 3 packs of these flipping things. And they're all 80s themes, obviously. That's the whole point of this Trivial Pursuit. So we're going to put these over here. Here is the wonderful dice / die or whatever. Now look, what is that? Oh, it's a roll again. Right, so we've got that. Single dice. We've got these. We've got these. What are these? Do we know what these are? I do. I'm just teasing you to make sure you watch a bit more of this video. So what we want to see is the cool board, right? It has pieces. Let me move that piece out of the way. It has bits. And so we'll take that out. I was juggling things right across here. So we can look at that. I'm just going to tilt this down. So grab your leg warmers, pump your boombox. Wow, who had a boombox? Make your hair as high as humanly possible because it's time to prove you know everything about the 1980s and Stranger Things. So there are Stranger Things questions in here. The categories that you get, movies, TV, music, famous people and events, trends, tech and fun, and Stranger Things. So you've got to be, for those of you who aren't familiar with Trivial Pursuit, and I'm guessing that's like nobody that's watching this, you're going to be the first player to collect 6 wedges by correctly answering questions about the 80s and Stranger Things. Now, I'm going to get back to the next bit in a second because I don't want to spoil what I'm about to show you. So, and then you've got a whole bunch of rules there, which will give you stuff. So I just saw something there and I'm like, oh, what's that mean? So that was the pause. So we get a board, which folds up. It's very neatly, nicely packaged thing. Let's get this big box out of the way, shall we? Let's take these purple things out of the way. I really don't have that much space. This space is mainly designed for unboxing figures and Blu-ray sets, to be honest. So there's little holes here. What are the holes for? Maybe the holes are for these. So what you do is you pop these through there. See, I'm teaching you how to be a builder. It's amazing. All right, let's put that one through there. I'm also trying not to knock my tripod over. So we do that, and then we've got the cards, which are falling. There we go. Who says these videos are wonderfully rehearsed? Me, they're not. So then we get this. Look, now what we do is we clip this in here. In both sides, so that clips in. It clips in the other way, to be fair. Dozy get that I am. There we go. Last thing you want to do is to damage it, you see. So what we've got here is, I've just ruined it. So there is the usual, what do you call it? The usual Trivial Pursuit board. So you have your pieces, and you've got those. And you roll your dice. I'm not going to play the game because there's only me here. So obviously like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I've landed on this. Now this is a dimensional portal thing. So what happens is, when you do that, you flip the board. We all end up in the upside down. And that's when the weird, freaky stuff happens. And obviously you carry on. And if you land on another portal thing, then it flips over. And you all end up back in the real world. So it's kind of cool. I've never seen one of these Trivial Pursuit games that has the whole flippy thing. So it just adds an extra dimension, I think, to the, you know, the classic game of Trivial Pursuit. It's fun. I've played it a couple of times. I love the 80s stuff. I'm really good on the movie stuff. I'm not too bad on the music things. I'm not amazing on, you know, like the ibuprofen question. How would I know? I was 13 at the time. I don't know what drug was brought out by the FDA in 1984. I was too busy playing with Star Wars figures and stuff like that. So you can still get this Trivial Pursuit Stranger Things 80s game online. There's a lot of secondhand copies. I don't know if it's still available brand new, but if you do like Stranger Things and you love Trivial Pursuit and you want to go through these 1,500 questions, which is quite a hefty amount of questions to be fair, then you could do a lot worse than picking this up. It is the only version of Trivial Pursuit that I own. It's probably not the only Trivial Pursuit that I liked. I think that how amazing would it be if there was a Star Wars one, 1,500 Star Wars questions. Wow, could that start a riot if you threw those questions into the fandom. But for now, I'm very, very happy with my 80s one. I love the world of Stranger Things. I love Trivial Pursuit, and I just wanted to sort of dig this out and show it off to you. What do you think? You a fan of Trivial Pursuit? Did you even know this existed? I obviously didn't till I saw it on Amazon. I'm like, oh, I'll buy that. And it's quite easy to put together. And it seems to be not too different from the rules to play the classic Trivial Pursuit anyway. So have fun, and this will keep you quiet until the next season of Stranger Things comes out when all the kids are about 47 years old. Take care and enjoy your day.